trying to figure out the word for to breathe, the verb. And so I was just like walking along, and I said, Hermana Peñaranda, resucitar means to breathe, right? Like as soon as I said it, I was like, no, that means to be resurrected. I busted up laughing. I said, no, Hermana, it does not mean to breathe. I've made a lot of words.
Is it similar though?
Respirar.
Oh, respirar. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's because, you know, like resuscitate in English. For some reason I thought that related to breathing, you know, because like resuscitate. I don't know.
Breathing again.
I don't know what I was
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's been times when I'm teaching people and I forget what I'm saying with you. And so I'm like, yay! And then I just stop talking and wait. Oh.
Did they ever make fun of you?
No, although the niece of Daisy, I don't think she's ever heard a foreigner before, like someone with an accent. And she said, "You speak like a drunk." And I was having a really bad day that day.
Oh.
And I was like, fine.
How old is she?
I don't know, like 8.
Hopefully she
9,
hasn't been around
9.
a lot of drunks.
This is my advice. Study Spanish as much as you can. Like, I studied Spanish a lot more than the scriptures. If you can speak to people, you know, without any impediment, then you'll have a lot more success than knowing a few extra scriptures.
Yeah.
So, once you get to that level, then it's just so much easier. So, break out the books. Like I studied Spanish probably twice as much as anything else. So.
Yeah, I have the books.
You do have the books?
Yeah, I have the books.
Because you sent something home. Some books home.
Yeah, those were like my huge Preach My Gospel.
Oh.
I got little mini ones.
Okay.
So remember, before you left, you were obsessing over all these things in your suitcase. So now that you finally got there, do you go, hey, I didn't really need all of this stuff, or I wish I had twice as many of this thing, or gee, these stores sell all the same stuff that we had there?
I use everything that I have, but I wish I had brought more sweaters because it is cold here. I had to go like this. I had to go buy it on Monday because I kept wearing the same cardigan like every day. Because I would layer it and then we would go into houses where it smells like smoke or something and then I wouldn't be able to wear it because I couldn't wash it. So
where did you buy that?
They have this big mall place by the offices, and so we just went there.
Oh. Because Melissa sent you cardigans, but I guess maybe somebody else is wearing them now?
I guess I think the mail system is just super slow. So it might take months to get here.
And then it goes to the mission office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it goes to the mission office.
Yeah.
Does your mission president know who you are?
Yeah.
And you like him, huh?
Yeah, he's nice when I can understand him.
Talks too fast?
No, he speaks a little bit of English, which helps. But no, he's really awesome.
So who's
He's really friendly.
good? Who's the lady with the bright red hair?
That is the hermana de arte. Her husband. What is he? Her husband? Oh no. What is he? Muslim? What? What is he do? Era pero ya no se fueron. Yeah, but what was he? Secretario financiero y la secretaria de justicia. He was the financial secretary. I mean, she is the wife of the financial secretary.
Oh.
But
And
he's not that anymore, so they're gone now.
oh, okay. You see, Hermana Myra Sanchez, thank her for posting photos.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
Es mi hermana con la que comimos anoche.
Oh!
Es ella.
Oh, it's because it's okay. I forget that they have like 5 last names here. But yes,
Okay.
she posts a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
We ate with her last night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell her thank you for any pictures of you. We love. Just love them.
Good.
We eat them up. We savor them.
Good. Veronica, any more questions for me?
Not really. I just have a lot of stories to tell you.
Write them in an email.
I
A really
will.
long one.
I will.
So, Mother's Day?
Yeah, Mother's Day. That's weird. I have this calendar. It's like a whole year calendar. It's all just on one page. Daisy gave it to me because it has holidays that are recognized in the U.S. And it has a tiger on it, like a picture of a tiger.
Oh.
And I was looking at it, and it's a whole year. And if you think about it, it's such a short time. So yeah. So I've already been here a month. And I'm like, what, 2.5 months into my mission?
Yeah.
Be sure to write in your journal every day.
Oh, I am. Well, I'm trying to.
The truth.
Yeah. Well, it's because I have no time at all. I'm trying to think of like a ending story that I can tell you. It's like a spiritual story that I listening. Which one?
Cuando tuvo su respuesta a la reunión.
Oh, okay. So la familia Reina Hernandez. There's a dad, mom, and a daughter, and then they have their like grandchildren, and we go and we teach them a lot. And in one lesson, we asked them because we had a set date for this Saturday for their baptism, but we didn't know if they were actually going to do it. So we asked their hermana, have you received an answer? And she said, no, not yet. I haven't received an answer yet. And we said, okay. So I keep praying. And then, did we do that lesson on Revelation? Yeah. Is that before? Yeah. And so then we thought, okay, she needs to have more knowledge about Revelation and getting answers to her prayers and stuff. So then we gave her a lesson on Joseph Smith and the first vision. And then we left. And then the next appointment, we went in there and we said, Hermana, what about your baptism? Have you thought about it? And she said, well, a couple of days ago, I was praying, and you know, I was asking if it was the right choice and everything, and I felt peace, but I didn't have, you know, an answer yet. And then she said, but then yesterday I was reading the pamphlets that you gave me, because we have, you know, like the Restoration, Plan of Salvation, Gospel of Jesus Christ. She said, I was reviewing the pamphlets that you gave me, and then, like, as I was reviewing them, I started praying, and she said, I felt something that I've never felt before in my life, and it was just like this overcoming feeling of peace, right? She said, I've never felt anything so powerful in my life, and oh, I'm gonna cry. Sorry. She's just so amazing. Anyway, so she was crying, and Hermana Peñaranda and I are like, oh my gosh, what is she gonna say? And she said, I just had like this overwhelming feeling that yes, I'm going to get baptized. Hermana Peñaranda and I are like, yes! Yes! And so then she's crying, and I'm trying not to cry, and I'm trying not to like scream with joy. And anyway, so she's getting baptized, and her husband is getting baptized as well, but we have to work with him on the word and wisdom. Because, yeah, one time we went to teach, and he was drunk. Yeah, because we like walk into their house. He's a really good man. Love him to death. We walk into their house, and it's just the hermana and her daughter. And we said, where's hermano? And she said, well, he's not going to be in the lesson today. And we're like, oh, okay. So then we started the lesson. We sang a hymn, said a prayer, and then we hear singing. Like really loud singing. And we're like, oh, okay. And so then my hermana was like, sorry, he's been drinking. Just continue. So then we like start the lesson, and he starts singing even louder. And we're like, oh. So then she goes and gets him and like sets him down at the kitchen table. He is just drunk. But he was having, you know, some personal problems and whatnot. And so then we thought, okay, I think that we need to teach him how to pray. So we taught him how to pray.
Was that the drunk that you said you taught how to pray and it was really spiritual?
Yes.
That's the drunk, okay.
Yes, and now he's getting baptized, so.
Now he's a former drunk.
Well, he's still a drunk. Well, not a drunk. He's not a drunk. Yeah, we're just working on it.
Do you see Maria back there?
Yeah.
It looks like she's leaving.